Welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we're doing the preview for the match between the Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Chennai Super Kings. On the one end, Chennai have been in great form, winning 4 games. The last game against RCB was a convincing performance. Serge Jadeja stepped up. They have plenty of quality all-rounders. Their batsmen are also looking in form. The bowlers are looking in decent touch as well. And flying high in confidence, CSK, after last season, which was poor for them, they've improved a lot and they're looking like a much better team, much more composed, calm, and difficult to beat. Whereas Sunrisers, they have a good team on paper, but they've struggled this season. They've lost 4 games, albeit some close games, but some mistakes on their own part has led them to these losses, and they'll have to rectify that. For them, now they're moving to Delhi, a different venue. They've lost 4 in Chennai. Now they're playing in Delhi, so that might be a fresh change for Sunrisers. But they're coming up against a Delhi CSK side who will probably like Delhi conditions, because it will probably be slower, the pitch, especially as the tournament progresses. But initially, Delhi pitches are known to be a bit slow, and Chennai have 2-3 spinners who will make you work for your runs, and their batsmen also prefer those kind of conditions because they're used to playing in Chennai. So yeah, I don't think it'll be exactly like Chennai, the conditions, but it will be on the slower side, which will probably favor Chennai. Chennai have Jadeja, who's in really good form. He's especially in the last game, it was the perfect all-round performance. I don't think I've seen a performance like that in a long time, where you're picking up 3 wickets, hitting a quick fire 50, which includes 5 sixes in the last over, and a run out as well on top of that. So I think he's in really good form. But even if you look at the other players, the likes of Sam Curran, Bravo, Moin Ali, before he got injured, they all have been chipping in with both bat and ball. Even if you look at the specialist batsmen, Faf, Gaikwad, Raina, everyone chips in from one end to the other. Faf and Gaikwad have been really good form recently. They're giving their team really good starts. And what's happening with those starts is that batsmen are coming in and just hitting, and they have a platform now. And because they bat so deep, they're not wasting any deliveries. If they get out, no problem. The other batsman comes in and makes sure the run rate is, at a high rate, basically. So, yeah, I think Chennai are looking good. Sunrisers, probably the middle order, again, has been the issue. Also, Warner's form, he's not been running too well between the wickets. He's got run out a couple of times. He's not striking the ball as usual. I think that's a bigger issue than the actual middle order, because, they've played with this middle order before and made the playoffs. So I think... of course, the middle order can be issue, who to pick, who not to pick. Warner recently came out and said that Manish Pandey's call was a management call, and he thought it was harsh. So will we see Manish Pandey back in the team? It's a different venue, it's a different against a different opposition. Will we see Manish Pandey back in the team? That will be very interesting to know. I think he should be back. Virat Singh, and not to blame him, but he is inexperienced. And, against Chennai, you already saw him struggle against Delhi. Against Chennai, you'll have 2-3 more spinners, quality spinners as well. So it'll be difficult. I think someone like Manish Pandey, who's experienced, who's played in these conditions, will probably be a better option. But he'll also need to learn from his mistakes, make sure he rotates the strike, don't consume too many dot balls, and take it from there. It might just be a better pitch for them than Chennai. They played in a very difficult Chennai condition. So coming to these conditions, they might enjoy it more. Sunrisers, so they might play a different brand of cricket, more aggressive. They might be more free. But then, like we said, Delhi, the pitches are not the greatest to bat on. Initially, let's see how it goes though. I think Kane Williamson's form and Johnny Bairstow's form will be a big positive for Sunrisers. Bairstow in particular has looked in tremendous touch. He's smashing the ball to all parks. One thing that he would want to improve is that once he gets the start, rotate the strike. Sometimes he plays one shot too many. Control his shot selection at certain times, but that's the way he plays as well. He wants to put pressure on the bowlers, and if it clicks, it clicks. So I just feel that once he's there, like a 40 of 16, then maybe rotate it a bit more, because on difficult pitches, he's doing this on difficult pitches. They're not flat tracks. If it's flat tracks, you can somebody else can come in and hit. But on difficult pitches, new batsmen coming in, it becomes very, very difficult for them, and it takes time for them to settle. So that's all I would say for Bairstow. But unbelievable skill on these tough pitches to hit like that on with that kind of strike rate. It's remarkable. Kane Williamson, again, He's a wonderful player. He's like, by the time he gets to 2030, you don't even know. He just rotates his strike silently. He doesn't take the limelight. And when needed, he can hit the boundaries. The way he plays spin is just outstanding. He can play square of the wicket. He can play deep mid wicket, covers straight anywhere. And, he can pull out the sweep as well. I think Kane Williamson adapts to any of the conditions. He's a world-class batsman, and he's shown that. He was unlucky not to take his side home in the last game, but I think he's a class player. So Sunrise has some positives there, but as a whole, they'll need to field better. They'll need to take the catches. They haven't done that. Their ground fielding needs to improve. They've leaked a few runs. They've lost games by 5 runs and super over by 10 runs. So they will have to do those basics right first and then take it from there. The middle order as well, the likes of Shankar, if Pandey is playing him, they have to step up, not necessarily hit every ball, but show some intent, run between the wickets hard and rotate the strike. For Chennai, I think it's a much more solid team, much more confident team. MS Dhoni's form, still we don't know exactly with the bat, but his captaincy has been unbelievable. Field placements have been wonderful. He's talking to his bowlers. He's working his magic basically. And if I think they'll be waiting on Moeen Ali's fitness. If he's fit, he'll play. If not, then they'll continue with a similar team, I think. And these pitches, I think they'll enjoy it more than Mumbai, to be honest, with Chennai. I think. How does Faf approach it? That will be interesting to see. Gaikwad, I think, will be the more aggressive batsman. Raina and Ambati Raidu, they haven't had the greatest of tournaments right now, but they're class batsmen. I think they both understand now they need to be a bit more aggressive. So they're kind of playing a team role. They're not just looking at their individual selves. And actually, that's helping the team, because even the quick cameos of 20 of 10 balls, or even 10 of 3 balls, something like that. We saw Bravo the other day 20 of 8 balls. Is helping the team in reaching a specific target. So even if they're not scoring big runs, it's still helping the team because of the way they're playing, and the style of cricket has been aggressive this season, and it's allowing Chennai to post a high target basically. So it's a good approach. It wasn't an approach that we associate Chennai with, but they've played some aggressive cricket so far, and they'll hope to continue that. There's a lot of talk about they don't have a genuine fast bowler, but I think Ngiddi's filled that role really well. Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur, they've been hot and cold, but I think they've also chipped in when needed. Deepak Chahar is taking wickets in bunches with the new ball, a bit of swing, and he'll extract it. Even the spinners, Moeen Ali, Jadeja, they're not like they're what do you call it, all-rounders, but they do a brilliant job in the middle overs. Imran Tahir played in the last game because there was no Moeen Ali, and that worked, tremendously. He picked up 2-3 wickets, and he looked really good. Imran Tahir, he's a genuine wicket taker, so they have options there in the spin department as well. And on these pitches, you don't really need express pace, and I think Chennai is showing that. Of course, if you have it, it's good, but they don't really do so. I think they're doing the job with the likes of Ngidi and these guys. So Chennai looking really good. I think they're favorites going into this game. Sunrisers really need a win. They've already lost 4 games. They want to turn the tide. New conditions, like I said, and they'll probably want to make a statement there. David Warner's form will be critical. How does he approach? If he can support Bairstow and match him shot for shot, which he's capable of doing, it will really help Sunrisers. Maybe a new pitch, we'll see a new Warner. But let's see how it goes. I think Rashid Khan also against Chennai, he hasn't had the greatest of figures, but he's a quality bowler. He's shown this season, his highest, most expensive was 31 runs in 4 overs. I think it was against Delhi in the last game. Apart from that, he's been wonderful. Even in the super over, Dhawan and Pant, he took them to the last ball when they needed a total of 8 of 6 deliveries. He took them to the last ball, and even then they were getting leg buys. So Rashid is a quality bowler, and again, much will depend on him. But the likes of Raina, they play him well. So I think he'll come up with different strategies. It'll be a very good contest to see. A player to watch out for me from Chennai Super Kings, it will be Jadeja. I think again after last performance, he might even get promoted with the bat, to be honest with you. So I'm going to look at Jadeja, and then for Sunrisers is David Warner. I think I want to see how he performs, especially he's not had a good few games recently, and I'll just want to see if he can get back to his old self. It'll be great for him and his team. But Chennai going in with favorites, as favorites. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Let us know who you think is going to win this game, who are the players to watch out for, and who's going to get man of the match. You can predict that as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, take care.